This message is for the corrupt officials in Henderson County. And I say corrupt because I know there's a few good ones, even though I don't know who they all are. Y'all wanted a war. You made that clear back in 21. You didn't think that's how you came across, but that's how it came across. When you fucked me over and I told you I was the wrong fucking foot to step on, my brother, I'm not going to put his name out here because my content's getting way too big, but y'all know how to look him up. Y'all know how to see if I'm bluffing on this. My brother taught at William and Mary School of Law. And with my autism, I hyper-focus on right versus wrong, and I focus on justice versus injustice. I have since I was 5. I grew up with a father who liked to play mental warfare and dealt with it until I was 33 because I tried to take care of my parents in their old age and it backfired. So how do you think I'm able to catch on to you so fast? Okay? Because after dealing with you guys for 5 years and dealing with the false conviction and the false confession, I've learned a few pointers when it comes to dealing with you fucking assholes. And let me tell you, my dad was a better manipulator than you. Okay? I pick up on your bullshit. I've gotten a lot better at it than I used to be. You know why? Because what the difference is that I wouldn't trust half of you with my fucking life because I did and I got thrown in jail. So, you wanted a fucking war. You wanted a fucking problem. The rug has gotten too big for you to sweep your shit under. It's starting to smell pretty bad. I mean, it's been smelling bad for a while, but you could use whatever spray you want to on that rug, and it's still gonna stink. Because there's no more room to sweep your shit under. You can't go get a new rug before dry cleaning the first one. All the shit that you guys have caused for people in this county, trying to make people fear you, to fear someone that is supposed to protect and serve, you get a fucking thrill out of that, don't you? The little boy just goes up when you think about people being afraid of you. Well, guess what? There's enough of us out there that are sick of your bullshit that you're about to get in big shit for this. And anything big or small that you do against me, now that this has gone out, it's going to be seen by me and the public. My followers, it's going to be seen by a lot of fucking people as retaliation, and it's going to make my name bigger than it already is. I don't have a very big name to begin with. I have a small movement, but it's gaining some traction. You know why? We all know that Henderson County ain't the only county with a problem. But we do need somewhere to start. And I encourage all of the good officers out there that if you still want to convince us that you are good, I want you to take action too. I want you to figure something out to get these corrupt officers off the force. Get rid of them. They're a problem. They've been a problem. It's getting worse. If it's your superior, then come to one of us citizens that is going to join this lawsuit and let us know we have your back. But these assholes that are putting fear into the citizens that expect, protect, and serve, they need to go. It has been long overdue. It was overdue before I was born. So you know what? To the corrupt officials that want to make everybody afraid of them and want to be a problem and start shit out of nothing and want to bother the fucking homeless who are doing nothing to be bothered for, all of you fuckers that are guilty of brutality and injuring somebody or even killing somebody, I'm not the only one who sees you anymore. It took a few years. It took 5 years. And I laughed when you made people's TikTok channels after Helene, showing them your true colors, the true colors that you showed locals. I laughed. I wasn't jealous. I wasn't envious. I didn't even care if some of those videos got more views than the ones on my profile. You know why? Because every video that goes up about Henderson County corruption is proving my point. So the more the better. It makes me happy. And I haven't been happy for a long time thanks to y'all. To the bullshit you pulled. And for anybody that's kind of new to my channel, I'm going to go on ahead and let this be known. There's a lot of stuff going around online about PED and then OS. Okay? Guess what the guy was that caused the problem that caused me to put all of this on War Machine? They let a PEDO get away with attempted MURDR. They did. Look up Justin Dwayne Brown in Hendersonville, North Carolina. You can look up the NC inmate search for free, and it'll tell you all his charges. And one of the charges on there, what do you think it is? Huh? You know how people say, skull, don't reoffend? Oh my God, that is so true for my situation. Because he wouldn't have been able to do what he did to me and John. Now I'm going to be honest, if you look John up, I mean, he does have it. And there are people here with false charges on that particular subject. And John has proven with his actions that he was telling me the truth, that it was false. I knew he'd been wrongfully convicted, but because I'd never been in trouble in my entire life, I didn't know what level of crime it was. And that man has never looked at a child or a woman that looks like a child, because I'm lesbian. And we used to rubberneck down Asheville Highway. John, look at her. They're so nice. No, Kara. Look at her. It's so round. Yeah, so, and the funny thing too, in North Carolina, you can get labeled a sex offender for, being drunk in public. So technically there are offenses that are not actual offenses. So anyway, we are going to let this county know that we've had enough, that we're tired of it, that we're not going to let them continue what they're doing. We are tired of living in fear, and we're tired of looking over our shoulders just because they're behind us in traffic. I already told the lady over the phone, I'm like, I don't even want them behind me in traffic because I don't have to do anything wrong to get pulled over. And she tried to turn that on me. She was like, so are you saying... She was trying to make me sound paranoid. She was asking if I think all interaction with them is retaliation. I said, well, I don't do anything illegal. Therefore, there's no reason for interaction. So you be my guest. Go on ahead and think about that one for a little bit. That's not exactly how I said it, but that's how I feel about it. And I'm going to figure out a way to upload that. The phone that I recorded it on is like super slow. So I'm going to make an email, and when I do, I'll put up another video. And if you're local and you follow me and you know anybody else and they know somebody and they know somebody, vice versa, as far as I'm concerned, all of Henderson County can join us. Because we're going to drain the swamp. And if we're lucky, well, we shouldn't have a problem from the corrupt ones. They'll be gone. And then, maybe, just maybe, some of us would feel safe to dial 911 again if we ever needed it. Because I know I don't. I told the mayor's assistant I will never dial 911 for as long as I live. Because the first time that I did, my dogs were taken. I suffered a wrongful conviction. I suffered a back injury. My car was impounded and caused $10,000 in repairs to be done. You kind of get my point, right? I'm sick of it. You're sick of it. Let's put a stop